Hello and welcome back to the playground. I am your host, Little Miss Blue. I don't know. Anyway, I love you. Let's go. So, we've been talking about life purpose in this series and how important it is and what to watch out for but it's a process to find your life purpose. And so in this video, I want to give you 3 things that you can develop, you can figure out for yourself while you're in the process of figuring out your life purpose. The reason why people don't pursue a life purpose or a bigger vision than themselves is often because there are challenges. It's more interesting of a life, but there's challenges. It's funny, I was just talking about how when you go to pursue a purpose, you run into challenges and you need to be resourced, and all the sounds of humanity and nature got cued. Maybe we are in a simulation. Pigeons are birds. Now the birds are yelling, and the ducks out there, or the seagulls, they're screaming, having a fight. And then this woman on the phone, she starts talking as loud as she can, and the further I move away from her, the louder she gets. I think we are in the Matrix. Wow, that woman just got up and came closer to me. It was so empty and quiet when I got here. Anyway, really funny. Okay, hold for humanity. It proves my point. I'm okay with my point being proven in real time, that when you go to pursue a purpose, things seem to get harder, but that's okay. Let's continue. Okay. All right. These 3 things will not only give you a sense that you are taking advantage of your time during this process of deciding on your purpose, but it'll serve you as you're pursuing it. So, what's the first thing? The first thing is to create a list of things that bring you joy. And that's not easy, especially for women, for marginalized women. If you haven't been asked or trained or given a sense that you have permission to do things that bring you joy, then why would you even keep track of what does bring you joy? It's also a little tricky to find things that bring you joy because we live in a world where advertisements are constantly telling us what we are supposed to like and what's supposed to bring us joy. But it doesn't necessarily bring us joy. It might bring us a headache. But there are things that do bring us lasting joy, and they're specific to you. So that's the first thing you can figure out for yourself. I have a list. I keep it in what I call my VIP binder. My VIP binder stands for Vision Inspired Person. It's a part of a course that I created. If you're interested in that course, then click the link in the description and you can follow the path to get access to that. But that's one of the things that I keep in my binder. And my binder is meant to give me a sense of feeling confident that I can be the CEO of my life, right? Or as a queen of the land of my internal landscape, my binder is kind of like that red box that a queen of the land might receive every day that gives them access to the information they need. So a couple of things that are on my list, if I can remember, that are kind of surprising to me when I first discovered it. Not because they're terrible, but just because it's like, oh, I didn't know that about myself, that this particular thing brings me more joy than other related things. So one of them is that I like to eat ice cream cones. Not just ice cream in a bowl, not just a milkshake, but specifically when it's in a sugar cone, because I like the different textures. I like the combination of that. And that was surprising to me. But I want to try to remember a couple of things that have to do with joy that don't have to do with calories and sugar. Another thing is playing with puppies or playing with babies. So that's the first thing you could do. Find and create your list and have fun with it. It might take time to create your list, and be curious, be experimental. The second thing that I want to bring to you today, I want to propose to you, is to create a list of positive actions, things that you can do that counter negative feelings, slumps, or, just when your energy is low, and then feel good about having done it. And these can be basic domestic things, things that don't require you to even leave the house, like making your bed, washing dishes, doing a face mask. What are some positive things, positive actions that tend to make you feel better for, that don't have a lot of friction for you? Like for me, taking out the trash or my compost is a positive action, but it's not going to be on my list because I don't jump to do that. Whereas making my bed feels very fluid and I feel better afterwards. It doesn't take long and it doesn't take me a lot of willpower to do that. I don't know if that's on my list. I haven't looked at it in a moment, but make a list of positive actions and also consider what actions you can take that challenge yourself. So it's not just what you can feel good about after or what you can enjoy, like a hot bath with Epsom salts and your favorite instrumental playlist and your favorite scented candle. It's not just for enjoyment and feeling good, but it's also to trigger you to reset and to break out of whatever slump you're in. And that can include things that do challenge you. And on my list, I use a highlighter, 2 different color highlighters, to give me a quick visual for the positive actions for when I just need to feel more positive versus the positive actions for when I need to feel satisfied for making progress on something that is a challenge. And it doesn't have to be something that scares you. It can just be a challenge because it's something that you need to practice and you don't know how to do, and you're learning. So that's the second thing. If you have questions about that, or if you have examples of what would go on your list, please do drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you about that. I'd love to answer your questions, and I'd also love for you to be able to inspire others. The third thing is things that make you feel safe. Things that make you feel safe. And this is actually really important, whether you are doing it because you want to resource yourself towards being able to pursue your purpose, or while you pursue the search for your purpose. Your body, your mind is looking for indications of whether you feel safe very often. In fact, I'll just let you guess. I'll let you guess how often. Just take a moment to think about how often do you think your mind is checking for whether you're safe. Safety is very important to feeling good and feeling solid and grounded and focused, being able to focus. So what are some things that make you feel safe? Just think about it. You can examine your space where you work or where you spend your time, where you sleep, and just scan for what is bothering your sense of safety. What's limiting your sense of safety? Is it a pile of clutter, dirty dishes? Is it a power cord that's plugged in that may have too many things plugged into it, despite living in a place with old wiring that you kind of know you shouldn't have and that you need to adjust? What else can make you feel safe? Is it getting renter's insurance or changing insurance companies? Is it putting more into savings? Just make the list. And then once you have your list, and you can always add to it, but then once you have the list, don't use it as a reason to not feel safe or to whip yourself, beat yourself up. And just use it as something that you can chip away at in order to feel like you're making healthy, wholesome progress toward having a better life, being a more solid adult person but also toward being prepared to have the space in your life to pursue your purpose. So I hope those three helped you. I hope that they make sense. Like I said, if you have questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. If you have suggestions or things that you're going to put on your list, add those too, please. If this resonates with you, then please do share this video with someone else who may need it. I'm so happy that you found this channel. I'm excited that you are going on this journey with me. And as always, I hope everything is beautiful with you. Big hugs, and I'll see you in the next one. Mwah.